traders, Akil Stokes here, and welcome to another episode of the Trading Blog. In today's episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk a little bit about my real estate business, and then we're going to relate that and bring it back to some lessons that are very important for trading as well. Yesterday was tax day here in the US, so after finally getting all of our financials figured out, I decided to call my business partner in the real estate business that we have and talk a little bit about game planning for the rest of this year. You know, what type of projects do we want to do? What type of projects can we do moving forward? And what happened is we essentially came down to two properties that we were interested in. I was interested in property A. My partner was interested in property B. And we were going back and forth, just kind of weighing the pros and cons of both properties. And I'll give you kind of a brief summary. Property A, which is the one I was interested in. This was a property that we had on our radar for about a year now. We were very close to purchasing it last year, and then just a better deal came. But it's a pretty decent property. It's very cheap. It's got a long-term tenant in there already. The only negative about this property is that it's in, not a very desirable part of the neighborhood. Now, property B, the one that my partner was interested in, this is located in an area that we've been looking at for years. We've actually had a few deals come this close to happening in that same area, and it's a great place in the city that we wanted to get involved in for a while now. Now, this property is still fair valued. It's a little bit more expensive than property A. There's currently no tenants in there. It would be a rental, not a flip. But there's no real work that needs to be done to the property. So they're pretty even, with the only difference being property A is a little bit cheaper, but in a worse neighborhood. Property B, a little bit more expensive, but in a much better neighborhood. And we debated this for a while. And then I finally made the point. I said, hey, is this a property that you like because you like the area, or is it because it makes sense? And my partner was like, you know what, Akil, you're right. This is an area that I like. I would like to live here. And one of the main things that it's important to remember that in real estate investment, especially, and we'll get into trading in a little bit, but especially in real estate investment, you have to understand that you're not looking for a property for you to buy. And that's something that a lot of newer investors get into trouble with. They see a property and like, I wouldn't like this. I wouldn't like that. I would like a better sink in the kitchen. I would like this to be here. I wish it was like this. But guess what? You're not living in the property. So it doesn't matter what you like. The only thing that should matter is, does it make sense? And to answer that question, you have to fall back on rules, just like we do in trading. So, and just to give you a few, we look at the cap rate, obviously. We look at the cost of transaction overall. We look at the potential speed of transaction. How long would it take the deal to get done, especially for ones that need fixing up? How long do we have to hold it and lose money until we can get it flipped or until we can get it rented? All of that is taken into account, and we have specific rules for that. And trading is the same way. If you're going to be a successful trader, you need to be a rules-based trader, which means you need to have specific rules, preferably using the if-then syntax, to tell you what trades you should be in, when you should be in them, and how you should exit them. And that comes from having a fully developed training plan, right? Or trading plan, I should say, not a trading plan, a trading plan. And that's something that we work with our traders with during our training courses. We specifically break down how we teach each course in a specific way so that you slowly build a trading plan throughout your time. And so when you're ready to trade, there's no more emotion in it. There's no more, I like the dollar Canada today. Or I've got a dollar Canada trade on today. Actually, that's not going too well. But you're not sitting back saying, I like the dollar Canada trade today. Or, I like the yen. I like the safe haven today, right? And you don't end up making that emotional decision. You get the same type of decisions once you're active in a trade, where, you may move stops back a little bit because you want to save face. You want to save your ego. That's one of the problems I had when I started off in the real estate business is I would have properties that are a property that was bleeding money. It wasn't going well, and the best tactic was to just cut my losses. But I would try to hold it and say, no, it's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. I've had this emotional, ego-based drive to be right. And my business partner then, he would tell me, hey, Akil, what are you doing? Right? Just cut our losses. Let's move on. Black and white, no gray area, no trying to boost your ego and try to make it work. If it doesn't make sense, get rid of it. And that's the same thing we go through with stop losses in trades, right? We put our stop loss at a specific location where we know we're wrong, or where the market tells us that we're wrong. If we continue to hold on to trades and slowly move that stop loss away from price action just to be proven that we're right, maybe sometimes we will be proven that we're right, but more times than not, we'll be proven that we're wrong, and we'll lose a lot more money doing so. So make sure you have a specific plan. Make sure you have specific rules of engagement for how you enter and exit trades. And again, that's something that we teach in all of our training courses. Now, I know a lot of you guys are on the fence about some of the products we offer here at tradeempowered.com. And just a reminder, we have our 25% sale on everything because taxes suck. Uncle Sam's taking it from you, so we're going to cut you a favor and take 25% off the purchases here at Trade Empowered. So this deal ends on Friday. So for you guys that are on the fence about it, whether you should commit to your trading, whether you shouldn't commit, you've got a few days to make up your mind, but you don't want to miss this. 25% off is a good chunk, and you can scroll down and just see the different price cuts on some of the products we have here, everything from our flagship training course, the Ultimate Trader Transformation, to our Constellation software, all the way down to our Forex Basics course, and of course the DSR indicators that you guys love so much. So again, this deal ends Friday. That means on Friday. That means if you try to do it Saturday, it will not be here. So I'm going to keep telling you about it. That way I don't get messages saying, oh, Akil, I didn't know about it. Can I please have it now? No. So until next time, guys, plan to trade your plan, and have a great day. All right, traders. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please show us by hitting that like button and subscribing by clicking the button right below. If you're looking for more educational content, feel free to head over to our tradeempowered.com website, or also take a look and you'll see more videos available for you. Have a good one.